What's up, first responder fans? Welcome back to another head-to-head showdown pitting some of the most powerful rescue machines against each other. This time we're looking at the heavy hitters used when disaster strikes. The big rigs rolled out to save lives and salvage from the most extreme emergencies. Let's dive right into this clash of the Titan Rescue Titans. Number 1. First up, we have two absolute workhorses duking it out in the hauling category. The Caterpillar 740 EJ articulated dump truck versus the Komatsu WA900-3EO wheel loader. In one corner, the bright yellow 740 EJ from the iconic Cat brand. This road-going behemoth stretches over 33 feet long and stands 12 feet tall, powered by a brawny 490 horsepower engine. And with an ability to haul a staggering 43.5 tons per load, the 740 EJ has helped move mountains of debris at disaster sites around the world. Not to mention useful stability and traction assists for when the terrain gets really gnarly. But the 740 may meet its match with the big orange Komatsu WA900-3EO. Despite costing close to double at around $1 million, you get one serious size upgrade. 38 feet long and 15 feet tall. Its 856 horsepower engine makes the Cats look puny, and jaws drop when you see this monster's loading abilities. Up to 13 cubic yards of material can fit into its colossal bucket in a single scoop. Throw in the extended high lift boom and superior cab ergonomics, and it's gonna be one heavy-duty haul-off. In the end, while both rigs are exceptional haulers, we give a slight edge to the Komatsu WA900-3EO. That extra power, capacity, and precision loading tech just seems to outclass the 740 EJ, at least on the construction site. Number 2. Okay, now we're kicking things up about 800 notches with two towering cranes built for the biggest lifts imaginable. The Liber LR 13,000 crawler crane versus the Saren's SGC 250 ring crane. Let's start by addressing the mammoth-sized weight ratings here. The Liber is rated for an earth-shaking 3,000 metric ton max lift, while the Saren's outdoes it at an almost unbelievable 5,000 metric tons. To put that in perspective, the Liber could pick up over 1,300 pickup trucks, while the Saren's could shoulder the weight of 1,500 African elephants. That's crazy. In terms of physical size, both are staggering. Over 800 feet tall and spreading across a work area larger than a couple football fields. Price-wise, you're looking at a minimum of $30 million for the Liber, but it somehow gets even crazier with the Saren's ringing in anywhere from $60 to $80 million. The assembly and transport logistics for one of these mega cranes is an epic undertaking. While the Liber employs a traditional boom design, the Saren's goes for a ring layout that allows for incredible 360-degree lifting versatility. And a slight power edge goes to the Saren's as well, packing a ludicrous 15,000 horsepower compared to the 8,000 on the Liber. There are cutting-edge computer controls on both, but the Saren's gets the win here just for its sheer out-of-this-world lifting capabilities. That ring design is pure heavy machinery wizardry. Number 3. Switching gears to airborne rescue operations, we've got a pair of heavy lift choppers facing off. The Boeing CH-47 Chinook versus the Sikorsky S-64 Sky Crane. Up first, the legendary twin-rotor Chinook that's been in service since the 1960s. This flying beast stretches nearly 100 feet long with a massive 60-foot rotor diameter, and packs 4,868 horsepower of thrust from its twin-turbine engines. The Chinook also holds records for the fastest helicopter speed at nearly 200 miles per hour. But despite its need for speed, it's the 55-troop or 24,000-pound cargo hauling ability that makes this a go-to airlift for intense military, humanitarian, and disaster relief efforts. Not to be outdone is the Sikorsky S-64 Sky Crane. another renowned heavy hauler but with a very different look. This one gets its flying crane nickname from the specialized crane boom used to precisely lift and place massive loads. We're talking up to 25,000 pounds from that 72-foot rotor diameter. And while the Skycrane's 4,500 horsepower output may seem lower than the Chinook's, it still managed to set airlifting records of its own by hauling equipment nearly 40,000 feet into the sky. In the end, the win goes to the Chinook based on its incredible versatility across both military and civilian operations, not to mention that blistering top speed. The Skycrane is an engineering marvel, perfectly suited for precision heavy lifting, but the Chinook's twin engines, troop transport, and all-around capabilities make it one of the most badass rescue and support aircraft ever constructed. Number 4. Bringing things back down to ground for firefighting action, it's rescue vehicle rush hour with the Oshkosh Striker ARFF versus the Rosenbauer Panther ARFF duking it out. First off, let's talk about what exactly an ARFF vehicle is. These specially designed emergency response rigs are built to battle aircraft fires and rescue crews at airports or aircraft incidents. Let's kick things off with a look at the Oshkosh Striker. This bad boy stretches 36 feet long and carries over 3,000 gallons of firefighting agents like foam, water, and chemicals that can be blasted over 100 feet with its high-powered cannon turrets. It's also rocking thermal imaging and other high-tech systems to cut through smoke and pinpoint aircraft emergencies. Base price runs around $1 million. And here comes its opponent, the ferocious Rosenbauer Panther ARFF. This rig costs a bit more at $1 to $1.5 million, but you get a scarier 1,000 horsepower output compared to the Striker 700. It's also slightly more compact at 34 feet. But the real Panther party piece is the acceleration. This fire truck can hit 50 miles per hour from a standstill in just 30 seconds. Perfect for rapidly responding when every second counts at an airport emergency scene. For this match, the winner is the Rosenbauer Panther ARFF. That combination of brute 1,000 horsepower force and sizzling acceleration just seems to give it an edge for knifing through airport traffic to get to the emergency zone faster. But let's be honest, with 3,000 gallons of foam firepower, the Striker would still get the job done too. A slim win for the Panther in a battle of two awesome ARFF beasts. Number 5. Okay, rescue responders, we've reached the final showdown. A head-to-head between two hydraulic powerhouses used to cut open and dig out victims trapped in wreckage. It's the AMCUS Ultimate System versus the Holmatro Rescue Equipment Cutter. In one corner, the AMCUS Ultimate is like the Swiss Army knife of rescue tools, with a full range of powerful hydraulic cutters, spreaders, and rams to tear through any debris. This whole flexible system runs around $20,000 to $30,000, but packs enough punch to slice through steel, breach concrete, you name it. AMCUS has become the go-to name in rescue tools found on just about every fire truck out there. Taking aim against the AMCUS is the Holmatro Rescue Cutter, a bit more specialized but incredibly capable in its own right. This compact metal munching machine may only weigh 20 to 30 pounds, but houses high-pressure hydraulics capable of cleanly cutting even reinforced metal like a hot knife through butter. The best part is the Holmatro's streamlined design and non-slip grips make it a dream for responders to wield in tight spaces while pulling victims from wreckage. At around $5,000 to $10,000 per tool, the Holmatro cutters are a more affordable yet still extremely robust option. But when it comes to an all-in-one rescue toolkit, the AMCUS Ultimate System wins. That interchangeable range of powerful cutters, spreaders, and rams just gives first responders so much more versatility to tackle any kind of entrapment scenario. There you have it, folks. A no-holds-barred shootout between some of the most powerful and purpose-built rescue machines on the planet. From hauling and lifting, to airlifting and firefighting, all the way down to those intricate victim extraction tools. It's mind-blowing the level of engineering that these rigs pack for saving lives in dire emergencies. And in a final tally, we actually had a tie for the top-scoring rig between the gargantuan Saren's SGC-250 ring crane and the unstoppable Boeing CH-47 Chinook helicopter. Both absolute units dominated across all categories with their immense size, stratospheric price tags, incredibly specialized skills tailored for the biggest jobs, and just sheer monstrous power outputs. A deserving tie at the top of the heavy rescue pantheon if you ask me. But of course, let us know if you agree or disagree with our rankings down in the comments. Did we miss any other iconic rescue rigs that deserve to be included in a future showdown? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more heavy machinery mayhem.